Welcome to the game, everyone.
As we said earlier, he might not have caught us playing Coast. The bans I've already forgotten. I believe were Mirror, Kide. I'm not sure about the attackers. We've got Tolo.
I don't know.
Tolos versus Tojomans. The teams look fairly even.
Explain the names for me.
Why are you doing this to me? Tolos, I would assume. I'm not sure about the toe part, but that's Bolo, right?
Yeah. That is correct.
And Joe Mans, I would assume, is also another player.
Yeah, that's the TSM coach, Pojo Man. Former player, of course.
Mm-hmm.
You knew that? You knew that?
I did know. Yeah, I knew that. Yeah. We're defending Kitchen first, which is interesting. Can I get sound on this? Oh yeah, I do have sound. Looks like they're going for a second floor clear. Pretty comprehensive top floor clear.
Not sure I remember the buttons.
No. Jolos look like they've got two men playing second floor. Oh,
that's
he gets the pick on the ash. That's Snack down.
Gray gets another.
And already the Romans have done their job. Still look like they're trying to clear them out, but Veebs, this looks like a clean sweep here for Tolos. Unless Tojo Mans can come up with something special. It's just left to insert space and... Is that Cow?
That is Cow, TWG.
Yeah. This looks like it might just be Gray and Veebs winning the round for Tolos.
Perhaps time for a tactical pause. One round in.
Yeah.
Perhaps they need to rethink the roster.
Oh, yeah, that's Gray and Veebs winning the round there. Gray with a 4K.
Yeah, I think what really went wrong there is not picking Gray.
Yeah, you can't afford to do that in a 10-mans, really. Obviously, we'll have to edit this out so he doesn't hear it. He'll get far too cocky.
Well, he knows. Veebs stole his ace.
Veebs, he did. It's
not a good way to try and get on his team.
But I don't think Gray could have held that second floor by himself. He needed the Jaeger in Cinema. I was expecting a 6 there from Veebs, but he has stuck the Chanka.
And why not? He is completely overpowered.
Veebs.
Well, maybe.
I'll
have to see.
Is it cinema or theatre? What's it? Theatre.
Well, it's either or, really. I like cinema.
Okay. Yeah. That's what we'll go with then.
So, blue bar, split bar, double bar, whatever you want to call it.
Again, an interesting site choice. Assumedly, we're going to see the same roam here from Gray.
Yeah, there he is.
Although, as it stands, oh no, I believe the Jaeger has just joined him on second floor. Yeah. They're both playing by themselves here a little bit. However, they do both have stairs they can drop back down if needs be.
Coastline is a small map.
Correct.
Quite easy to link back up with your teammates on the room.
True, yeah.
Doesn't seem to know that he's walked into hooker.
No, just seems... almost looks here like he's sort of disconnected. Celery also doesn't know that he's walked into. Oh, he knows someone's in there. Does look like they're going for a heavy west push. Shanka getting a lot of damage there on the sledge. Snack goes down as Ash again. First pick twice, 2 rounds in a row. Celery close, just misses out on DJK as 0 on the roof. The Chanka finally gets his kill on the sledge. Down goes Cow. They're committing to this clear. The same thing, the same tactic they had first round to get the second floor clear done. They're losing their picks, and in turn losing the rounds. And I think we'll see a repeat of that here. Chanka with the down on the lion. And Mute steals the kill.
It's great with another
Really,
pick.
really aggressive push here from Tolos.
And wow, what do you know? Last man alive, DJK baiting for picks on the roof.
It hasn't worked for him yet. Oh no,
But a
yes,
Team
you did get a kill.
Empire
Yeah.
charm though, that's nice. And yep, of course, hard breach charge on the soft hatch.
He knows, rightfully
Gray's
so,
looking
that
for him.
they are going to be peeking him. They are, of course, they are. Gray's 6-0, 5-0.
5-0. Not even on the same floor as a bomb site.
That is an incredibly both aggressive and comprehensive defense there from Tolos.
All I can
And
see
again,
here is one death. So he has managed to do something now, which is to not die.
yeah.
And you can't take
Yeah.
that away from him.
No, you can't take that away from him. It always looks good on the the final
It
scorecard.
looks amazing on DJK's
On his spreadsheet.
single-handedly made that spreadsheet. And
Yeah.
I believe he's the only one that actually adds the data there. So
Well, yeah,
can we
he
trust
was
it?
adding data for everyone else, and then he gave up with that. And then at one point, he lost a couple of games and didn't add them. You only win the games that you add. I think that's how it works. I'm not sure. We'll have to get DJK in after to clarify that. Again for hooker defense.
That's the first time we've seen Hooker.
Arguably one of the strongest sites on the map. Definitely top 4.
Yeah, I can't. Well, yeah, no, I think you're right. You're right about that.
Okay, all right, yeah, good. Tojo Man's saving the drones here. We'll have to see what they do here, because a roam can be slightly less effective on this site. We'll see how Tojo Man's approach it.
Well,
Going for a
Gray,
big pull push.
I think he 6-picked onto the cav. So
yeah,
that should be a surprise.
If they go for a roam clear, then I think they'll end up with the same problems that they had in the first 2 rounds. If they just go for sight at the moment, no one's playing in Sunrise. There's no C4s. Oh, there is now. There's a pulse below. I think they're going to try and clear the pulse. They've droned him out. Snack is pushing him. Was that a run out from Grey there with as Cav?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
It's taken some HP off of Sledge.
HP off Cow there. Sledge looks panicked and confused. Sophia, who somehow made it onto Cool Vibes stairs, gets taken down. a double kill from Veebs. That's a lovely C4. Again, it does sort of look like there's 5 people on their team, all of whom are doing their own separate things.
Yeah, this is not the most coordinated attack I've seen.
You had DJ on the roof, one person pushing below, 2 people out on the balcony.
It's a good pick there from Sledge.
It is, especially considering he's on incredibly low HP. It is a 2v3.
Winnable.
Somehow.
Winnable for the defense, winnable for the attack.
Yeah, Veebs has been playing well. They've still got the Jaeger. And that's poor from the attackers there. You feel like they could have got the pick on him. They lined up for Veebs.
They spent far too much time droning there. Empty site, nobody pushed in. And
that's what happens. They get punished for it.
Well, DJK is in
DJ doing his own thing, but he is capable of winning these. Not today.
Celery.
Nice pick from Celery.
Perhaps activated today. We'll never know.
Yeah. We'll just play. We'll have to play some ranked with them afterwards and see if we lose Elo.
Yeah.
Yeah, just say yes. Nabo, yeah, that works.
Yeah, there you go.
We're seeing some really interesting picks here from Tolo. They appear to be enjoying themselves. They're playing with relative ease, relative at least to Tojo Mans.
You could say that this is almost going to script, as Tolo was bound to be the better team from the start, being named after Bolo.
Yeah.
So going back to Kitchen, not much to say about that last Kitchen attack, other than it was not good.
No, it was a flawless round for Tolos. Gray got the 4K. They had an incredibly uncoordinated attack on the Roamers. Lost a couple of picks there, and then from there it was all downhill. We'll see if they can flush out the Roamers a little bit more competently this time. It looks like Gray isn't roaming. It looks like he's staying in sight. He's an anchor. Instead, you've got Veebs possibly on top floor by himself at the moment. And it looks like it, yeah. Veebs is playing second floor Mozzie by himself.
He's been droned out. Are they going to be able to act on that? There's more droning.
I can understand that. They want to. They spin 2 roamers each round. They want to make sure that there isn't 2. I don't get accidentally clapped by. Oh no, Ben is trying to compete with Gray here on the first floor lobby. That seems like a mistake. All right, it looks like they're about to start trying to push this Mozzie. It needs to happen. They've spent a lot of time droning.
They certainly know where he is.
Yeah, they've definitely. Is he still in theatre?
Yeah, he is still.
He is. He's spent. They've droned him about a minute ago, and still haven't acted on him. Not a. Yeah. Sledge is the first one inside the building.
Well, this should be a pick here, surely. Well, he doesn't have an exact position, and Mozzie is able to get away.
Mozzie has played that really well. He's wasted a lot of time. And he's dropped down white stairs. That's perfect. There's only a minute left. There's not been a kill this game. The Doc manages to heal up the Mozzie as they both rotate back to first floor.
But the attackers have top floor control.
They do have top floor control. There's only 40 seconds left.
Could say they were pushed for time. This is an interesting spot from the Capcan. It's been there all round.
Yeah,
And
I don't think they know where he. Oh, I don't think they know he's there. They've not droned courtyard. It seems like he's going to get a free pick here. He doesn't. Oh, Snack definitely saw him there. And he does get the free pick.
Well, do they have diffuser? They must do.
They've gone for the execute. It's too late. Too little, too late.
I believe Snack had the diffuser there, which is why they were congregating to courtyard. And yeah, that was pretty pathetic.
Quite a while between anything happening there. 2 minutes to clear out Aroma. They didn't even get the pick on him in the end. Left them with 30 seconds to execute. Caseholder dies. It's all gone wrong once again for Tojo Mans. You join us here for the 56th daily 10 mans.
56 today.
Yeah, sometimes it feels like it. Wouldn't you say, Buddha?
I would say that. Sometimes after just, well, I say one, but maybe just after sitting in the lobby for one, it would feel like 56.
Yeah, I imagine Tojo Mans will be feeling that today. Tolo's, on the other hand, once again, just playing with freedom. They're picking ops they want to play. I imagine they're really enjoying this. Tojo Mans struggling to come up with anything.
Well, you do have to wonder. I do have to wonder if this would be a different game if the initial player on Tolo's team, Oven, was playing. They've got a substitute, some would say is an upgrade in proxy. And
they swapped out Oven for proxy, did they?
Yes, and if it had been the original team, we might have seen Oven's antics potentially tilt Tolo's. Tojo Mans might have had a better chance. But, you know, I mean, we've only seen one side so far, so maybe it's different next half, but it does look pretty favourable for Tolo's right now.
Their last attack of the bar site was not a positive one. The only site really that they looked comfortable attacking was Hookah. That came down to a 3v2. Attacker sided that they ended up losing. That was definitely theirs for the taking.
Oh, and it looked like Sully was going to get the pick there.
Sully won't be happy with that. He's clearly upset that Gray and Veebs are taking all the kills. Playing quite aggressive, going for the swing on the Zafir there. They now have office control. It's something. They've got a room inside the building that they have control of. I think that's the first time I'm able to say that this game.
Yeah, and I think they know the Maestro was in lobby. He's moved into courtyard now, I think. And he's rotated all the way to kitchen.
Mind if I duo cast?
Yeah, it's a trio right now.
Oh. A threesome, perfect.
So?
We can see exactly how aggressive Gray's getting here as the Maestro. As we said already, they are enjoying themselves on Team Tolos. Meanwhile, Tojo Man's actually getting a fairly comprehensive take of the first floor.
Yes, I would say that the attackers are ready to execute at this point. If Gray hadn't gone for this kill, they would have been able to pull off a blue bar execute with lobby control and had no issues. So I think it's very smart for them to get aggressive here.
Oh, they've actually killed Grey. I think that's his first death this game.
And this will be the beginning of the end for them in this round. The plant, there should be no way to deny plant.
They have got plant down.
No, they denied. It was denied.
Oh.
Shashanka swings in.
Shit.
Now the Capkin downs the Ash. And Blackbeard's on 1 HP. This could go the other way really quickly. If he knows...
I had no idea where the Blackbeard was there. Could have been very different.
Much closer than that round should have been. A very nice take from Tojo Mans.
That was the first time that Tojo Mans have looked competent, I would say, this game. I'll be interested to see how they set up when they defend. I think that's their only hope this game. Tolo's possibly got carried away with themselves there. 4-0, 2 flawless rounds. Started playing incredibly aggressive.
This is going to be another aggressive round. Look at this. You have all good guns and mostly 3 speeds.
They've been winning their picks for the most part. Even Veebs as Tachanka, 2 rounds. I think he's had a couple of kills as Tachanka both rounds.
But just looking at this lineup, it doesn't say that they're particularly going to be playing utility. I mean, Jaeger's just going to place his ADS, barbs, and just get on with the job of gunning them down, I guess. And same with the others.
They have the Jaeger and Womai, but there's nothing really to protect other than 3 Banshees, which aren't as impactful as a shield could be.
Yeah, I think it's clear that Tolos are going for picks here, which who can blame them? They've been winning them.
Gray has gotten himself into a really powerful position that can be extremely difficult to flush out. If when someone plays there or in theater, it is almost impossible to get them out without...
As we saw in a previous round, you weren't here for it, but Veebs was in theatre as Mozzie in second or third round, and he was there for a good 2 minutes.
This time they've been more aggressive.
Yeah, they've got the pick on Veebs, which has forced Grey to drop to white stairs. Probably could have played theatre slightly longer if he needed, but he has dropped down to first floor.
He has been spotted out by the drone. But it looks like there's going to be a potential lobby hold.
And down goes DJ. He can't get the pick on the drone, however.
Very impressive kill from Gray.
That's interesting. At this point, Tojo Mans could realistically set up flank drones and forget about these 2 white players, but they're going to try and flush them out. Not successfully.
As the lag spike comes in.
Snack getting the pick on Grey there. I don't mean to sound surprised, but it doesn't look like it's been Snack's day so far. He knows there's someone in luggage.
Hopefully he can get his feet under him because Snack is a really strong player, especially on those entry roles. But he's very flexible and he can play almost anything. And this could be a massive for Tojo Mans if they can get Snack Bar fragging out on the defense half.
Where is the Zafir? Pushing Aqua back. Does look a little bit like a discoordinated attack here.
It appears that they're going to be looking to finish off on Hookah and force their way in.
It's going to be a late execute. 30 seconds left. Sorry, gets the pick on the Zafir. It's just Snack left, and he gets the pick on him.
What a beautiful shot.
Celery jealous of Gray and Veeves getting all the kills. He is racking them up himself now. A couple of people yet to get off the mark. Proxy trying his best, but these kills are coming thick and fast.
It's not really much for Proxy to do. His teammates are.
He's been playing support, and
Yeah.
he hasn't been called into action yet.
His teammates have sort of just been like taking all the space and getting all the kills. So it's not really much left for him.
Gray's going to 6 off the glass.
We're seeing a more utility-oriented lineup from Tojo Mans as they hope to fight off this really aggressive, strong team.
It makes sense. They've not been winning the picks. They've not been winning their ones. If they can slow them down with util.
The only thing that concerns me is all of this util will just get burned by the fuse if they lose vertical control.
This is very true.
And they don't have any Jaeger or mine.
Yeah.
Looks like a lobby extension coming through.
There's going to be at least one roamer here. We'll see DJ playing second floor, I'm sure. I imagine he might be playing there himself. Which... Oh, at the moment, we've got a Malusi.
Right here, I'd really like to see someone try and hold up in theater for around a few minutes, and it looks like that's what DJK is going to do.
Tolo's managed it. They managed it with a Mozzie. He managed it by himself, and he managed about 2 minutes or just under a minute and a half by himself. We'll see if DJ can be as effective here. He is the only one starting second floor.
I'll see if they're definitely joining the same area as Tojo Mans was. So let's see if they're more aggressive in pushing into theatre.
Yeah, they've located him, which Tojo Mans did manage to do in their attack. But this is the difference. Celery has already dropped into bathroom.
Yep.
You've got someone on white repel, someone pushing from 90. This is how you clear out a roamer.
And there was no cam support. I think that's a big blunder there, not having anyone on his 90 cam. That's a really important thing to do, especially when you have multiple site defenders and you know that they're doing an upstairs clear.
And as you mentioned earlier, they've now lost vertical control. The fuse is going to be able to wreak havoc on site.
At this point, the round is more or less over. They no longer even have site control. Unless they can fight back, and this is starting to become winnable. That's Diffuser down on white.
They're fighting for their life down in lobby.
They should, because they do have the Diffuser.
Can Cow... Someone is ringing him. That's unfortunate. He's getting red pings. It's a nice pick here from Veebs to win the round.
That's why it's important to quick peek right there. Look at this strength of that quick peek.
Going into potentially the last round here. I imagine we're going to see a similar setup from Tolo. This really has been the Gray and Veebs show. Celery doing his best to claw his way up the team sheet, but to no avail.
Right now, star player, you might say, of Tojo Man, DJK, 2-5. And Snack Bar, another who you'd be putting your hopes on if Tojo Mans were going to get something out of this. 2-7. So, is it a story of two sets of teams, star players working out for one, not the other.
Yeah, you could say that, but there's solid players on both sides.
You could, yeah. I mean,
I think the Tojo Man's solid players have actually have been performing, and like you say, the people that you'd expect to be fragging are not. We'll see if that changes here. DJ clearly given up on his fighting abilities.
I think
instead
the map
opting for Capcam.
I think this Coastline map choice really favors the Tolos because they're mostly made up of entry and really high frag players, whereas most of these players on the Tojo Man side are support players mainly. And on Coastline, that's very, very good for the Tolos.
It's business as usual here for Tolos. Looks like they're going to go for a roam clear. It's no,
just DJ on the second floor.
Maestro
again.
and the DJ. There goes the Maestro. It's just DJ left in billiards by himself. He's getting squeezed from both sides. He's managed to survive by the skin of his teeth with a pick on Gray with his pistol.
PMM, very strong pistol. With great iron sights, damage, and recoil. Ooh, proxy.
Well, that's unfortunate.
The timing cost him. Looks like we got a pistol squad right now.
They still know there's someone upstairs. Not got enough util to flush him out, unfortunately.
Look at this, though. There's no one on site. The site is completely empty. Now the Moosey's in bathroom, but other than that, site is very, very
there's no need currently for Tojo Mans to peek this bird. At the moment, both of them are playing upstairs. They can just wait it out, waste time.
They can just run in service. There's no footholds or anything. They could run in service and just plant on the hard wall, and there would be nothing that their opponents could do.
I think they're too scared to do it. Not enough util.
We'll see if they can read this, because if they read this correctly, this could be a shocking turnaround.
One of them has dropped.
Oh, but he's going to the kitchen window.
Kitchen window, unfortunately, which is being watched by the Goyo. Buck, meanwhile, possibly going for a push down white stairs, which probably won't end well for him. There is a cross on him. The snack on the Jaeger gets the pick. And as always, the hopes are on a confused and panicked Fuse. Who contemplated the presence of a frost mat and just...
These 10-mans, you never know when you'll find a frost.
Had a bit of a breakdown.
Frosts are surprisingly common.
They had a frost at the start. I think they knew there was a frost, but he just sort of stared at the window. Interestingly, sticking the Fuse.
I think Coastline's a map where you can actually make the Fuse work pretty well, because the way that I would like to see it used on Coastline is there's a lot of areas on these sites where your vertical can give you control of almost every area of the site except for like a few positions. So you can use those fuse charges to flush people out of those protected positions and into the areas that you can shoot from vert, which I think could be really strong.
What's interesting is he has stuck the fuse, assuming that they'd go blue bar. They haven't defended hookah or penthouse yet.
Oh, they have not.
It was a right assumption.
This is an interesting strategy. It looks like they're going to be extending into office and hard holding office. Office to support them.
we saw a similar tactic from Tolos on their bar hold, but they did eventually fall back into blue bar. I think they did have it reinforced off.
There's no one even there.
There's 3 in Sunrise at the moment. Could be an early pick here from the Amaru. He doesn't go for it.
And here lies the problem. If Proxy runs in, he just has to take a 50-50 duel. Just a simple 1v1 with nothing changing that.
There's been a lot of early losses for Tojo Mans in most rounds, but it's happening the other way. There's been lots of very early trades here. We're already down to a 4v2. Celery's propelled into blue bar.
A TK! Oh no, this could be terrible. And here come the fuse charges.
We could see another TK here from the fuse. It's not going to happen. Alibi with the flank. Smoke with the pick on Amaru.
Looks like they just fell into crossovers that to the.
Mm.
My brain is just killing me. Crossfires that round. And I think I understand the setup now, and it's a very strong one because what you can do is you have someone in security and someone on couches, and they can hold a crossfire onto office. It's very difficult to deal with.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. It
There's
was
only
a
2 points.
discoordinated push again from Tolos.
I think perhaps overconfidence.
That's almost definitely what's happened. Gray got the 4K first round and has since just been enjoying himself, as has Veebs, as we see on the persistent fuse picks. He has 6th off it and gone to Ash. Rightly so. They know they're going to be second floor. They have to be second floor.
Here comes the Glads pick. This could be potentially win them the game here. If they can get the Warden off the board and just set up the Glads on somewhere like Hookah Window, that could completely take over the round.
What I do find surprising is no penthouse. Penthouse is historically the strongest site on the map. I mean, just look at it; it's indestructible.
However, we will potentially see an extension into penthouse with these holes made.
Yeah, an early Roman penthouse.
And then possibly a long angle from.
It's the Tempera strat. Revenge of the Tempera strat onto penthouse from there.
I wonder who has brought that up.
Oh no, they reinforced it off.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Yeah.
You can't really get any long angles from there.
You can from luggage. Luggage. You can hold a VIP from luggage.
Oh,
but that's about it.
Nobody playing 90, which is
they're going for a really localized defense here.
Yeah,
I don't think you can.
Already worrying.
I don't really think it's safe to play 90 here because there's just too many ways where they can just walk up and pinch you.
Jaeger's a little bit isolated on white stairs. The rest of his team is all incredibly concentrated towards cool vibes. If they push that Jaeger out, it would be down to a 5v4.
Fortunately, there's no one aqua or luggage.
We know exactly what Celery is droning for here, but he's not gonna. He's not gonna jump into sight.
He's tempted. You can't do it.
Oh, he's doing it.
He's really contemplating this now.
I think he's waiting for someone to offer sound cover.
And he's gone for it. And it ends the way that we expected. I think that's fair to say.
Falling straight into the crossfire, but this gave an opening to Proxy, who's now in Aqua. This may have worked out for them now that they have Aqua
But
control.
The Tracers have betrayed him there.
They can just go start working a plant down already.
Forced the Jaeger off of White Stairs, but he's been replaced by Malusi.
But do these positions really matter, though, if they have control of Aqua? Oh, and the Smoke Dead. That's going to make denying plant even more difficult. And the C4 too. There's no form of plant denial. Someone could just go straight for the plant, but the diffuser is dropped on hookah balcony. This could be the break that Tojo Man's needed.
Gray's gonna sit on the billiards window, and I don't blame him. Gray, sorry, Mocha.
Proxy is still in sight here. Pretty much.
They've set up a perfect post plant now. If they can just rotate the diffuser over to Aqua, this will be an incredibly easy execute.
There's time to do it, but it doesn't look like Mocha's going to go for it.
Looks like they will be attempting a crunch onto hookah, which seems like a horrible misplay here.
Gonna have to go for the picks here. There's no chance of getting the... Oh. Gray to the rescue once again.
The Gray factor strikes again.
I think we got a cool hacks on there from that killed proxy.
Yeah, I'm happy to ban him from all 10 mans for the future.
That was shit.
Keep that in